specify height for these two contours like this, just click OK, then software automatically will generate for you perfect mesh with minimum number of triangles. After the filtering of the point cloud, you will see separate layers for internal elements, and this layer could include stairs. The script allows you to generate 3D model of these stairs, but you need to understand that stairs is complex element and better to separate to multiple segments and model each segment separately. For example, here the landings much easier to model by creating a rectangle and extrude this rectangle. But for straight part of stair and for curved part of stair, you can use the script. And for such elements like here, easier will be to use just extrusion. As a first step, you need to create two polylines for left edge of the stair and for the right edge of the stair. You can use standard polyline tool. When you do the drawing, disable snapping for the point cloud and keep the snap mainly for the mesh, and use floor mesh as a reference surface where you will create the polylines. For curved elements, you can use arcs. So for that, just draw a straight line and then you can add arc for this straight line. So create left edge of the stair as a polyline, then start new polyline from the same part of the stairs. For adding arc, just double click to the polyline to activate the edit mode, and when you hover your mouse to this blue bubble, you will see the option add vertex or add arc element. So just click add arc. So now we have two polylines which representing left edge of the stair and right edge of the stairs. Both these lines laying on the same surface. Next step is cut this polyline. So here's the main goal, to specify the position of each thread. So just select cut polyline, enable filter. In the filter, disable mesh and cloud. Now you can snap only to the polyline and just click once in each point where you have thread. And then makes the same with the right line. Start from the same part of the stairs. So now you can see that you have one polyline with numbers and second polyline with the same numbers. For the next step, you can use the script. So again, for this part, easier just to use extrusion. So you can select polylines, segments related to this part only, and run the script. So you can choose stair tools, and here you have multiple options, and the first option is just to create steps, so you can run this. So you will see that script automatically generating for me closed polyline for each step. So now I can use extrusion if I want to extrude this vertically, so I can use just linear extrusion. So we can measure the height in each point. For example, vertical distance about 20 cm. So let's extrude this for 20 cm and close extrude. Let's select all the segments. Let's run the script. Stair tools. First step, create steps. Like this. When all these contours created, you need to check that they sorted in the right order from the first to last number. If they sorted incorrectly, you can just select them in the right order. So from first to the last one. Then if you run this tool, select define heights. Here you need to specify height for each closed contour. You can do it manually or use interpolation tool. So if you run interpolation, software will show you the first selected line and the last selected line, and will ask you to specify height only for these two lines, for these two contours. And if you will specify this height for, if you specify height for these two contours like this, just click OK, then software automatically interpolate the height for each the rest contours. No need to specify height for all of them. But it will ask you to check that the height is correct. Right now it's showing for highlight for me the selected contour, and here you can change the height. So right now I can just skip this, skip. But if you want to change the height for any of this contour, you can just select new point for it and then click change. For example, here, select this point and click change. When all height will be defined, you can go to the next step, select all these contours and run again the same script. For stairs, here you need to select if it's straight stair or if it's curved stair. So in my scenario it's curved stairs, and select the last option. So script will generate for me some lines by joining the edges, and here we need to define the distance for this bottom part of the stairs, this pink line. So you can just measure the distance from blue line to the bottom and see approximate vertical distance and put it here, this value, into this tab. So for me it's approximately 37 centimeters. I can click update and software will show me the preview. If I want to make it lower, I can put another values and click update again, and I can check how this line will looks like if I put it into another level. But if I'm happy, I can just click move. Script will ask me the distance for extrusion of this line from the extreme point. So these yellow segments, it's extrusion from the last point. The last point was here, and here's the distance for extrusion. Again, you can measure, or you can just approximately input some values and see where it will be created. So you can click update every time. So for me it's about, I think, 69 centimeters. It should be enough. So then click extend and then OK. So when you click OK, you will see that script will generate for you perfect mesh with minimum number of triangles. So if you change representation to flat and wire, you will see that it has minimum number of triangles. And then you can just continue. Blending also you can generate by using the same tool, but easier just to use extrusion. So now when I have closed polyline, I can use the same tool. For example, define heights. Here I can use manual because it's only one polyline, and I can click where it should be. And then I can use linear extrusion, direction -1, the extrusion length approximately 22 centimeters. Next part will be straight part. So for the straight, almost all the same steps. So first need to draw left line, right line, all the time start from the bottom part of the stair. So here the bottom part, here the top part. So start all the time in that direction. Next step is cut these two polylines based on the steps. Again, start from the bottom part of the stairs. And for the right line, or for opposite line, also start from the same part of the stairs. It's important because the right order, the right number will be assigned for each segment. You need to have same number of segments for left and for the right sides of the stairs. So then select all segments, run the same tool, stairs. First step, create steps to generate closed contours. Next you can select all these closed contours, it's called chained lines, and run define height tools, population, specify height for blue contour and specify height for orange contour. Then click OK. Then select all these chained lines, run again the same script, but now I will select straight stairs. Previously it was curved stairs. Then execute tool, execute. Again it will ask you how low you want to shift this line, this pink line, click update. If you're happy, just click move, or you can put some different values here. Then click move. Then it will ask you how long you want to extend it, this yellow segment. So just click extend, okay. And it will generate for you this straight mesh segment, straight part of the stairs. Then you can just continue by using the same tools.